friends and fellow adventurers, welcome to the MNmaxed podcast. We want to thank you for joining us, and you do so as we continue the Extinction curse. As always, we'd like to invite you to come join our Discord, where you can hang out with us and other listeners of the show. And if you'd like to throw a little financial support our way, you can check out our Patreon. And a shout out to all of those at our big number level and above: Rock Jedi, Iggy, Wolf, Blartimus Slump, Thunder Mammoth, The Trevor Project, Das Chris, Fizzgig, AC Goldner, The Brigand Alliance, Eric R. Oh, just gonna sneak right past you there. Indie Link, Tawdry Monster, Mercutio, Angel Shadowheart, Dicky Lopez, Licky Dopez, Rickety Rope Bridge, Alex K, Mordine, Toma Elaka, Dr. Grittis, Forevermore, Frank Hill, Just Mike Works, Ross D, Darren W, Marab Syndrome, Fig Tears, Zach S, Jamie H, Mr. Turtle, Sleeve, Darren, Caleb W, Corey, Pickle, Mr. Grimm, Fire Down, M54 Ewaz, and Jameson S. Thank you all so much for your support. And now a recap of session 130. We finally made our way back to the surface and reconnected with our old friends at the Circus of Wayward Wonders. We find ourselves in a city called Diabel and on a new plot of land. We spend a few weeks doing circus stuff, we research what we're going to do next, and do some crafting. Finally, we figure out that we need to go high into the Kortos Mountains. Apparently, there's more teleportation bullshit getting in our way. So we teleport as far as we can, booping to the foothills and preparing for a high-altitude climb. Upon our arrival, we near immediately find ourselves fighting 5 huge T-Rex men. We pretty much kick their asses.
As you stand amongst the ruins of 5 Saurian warriors, you just hear the quiet crackling of a campfire up above the ridge to your right, and a muffled
It's Greg!
I head toward this muffled sound, I guess.
Do we, though?
I will.
Maybe you should heal yourself.
Okay. I'll throw a quick battle medicine on myself then for an action.
Damn, that's fucking smart.
Yeah.
Kidding, that sounded very condescending.
Set the DC to 30 as always. Give myself a quick 43.
battle medicine's quick.
Yeah.
Plus 35?
Yeah, for me, because I have godless healing.
I just go up there and look
Yeah, go up there.
for the muffled voice sounds.
When you get to the top of the camp,
Is there a guy in the pile of bones?
yes, as you get to the top of the bluff, you see a small camp that has been set up. There is a large fire on the southwestern edge of the camp. There's a pile of bones and other detritus that's just hanging out in a spot. There's a couple of mats for sleeping on, huge things like giant blankets, and a man with a piece of cloth between his teeth lying on his back, and the cloth is staked down on either side of his face, holding him stationary to the ground.
What about his hands?
Well, those are tied. His hands are tied.
I assume he's
All right.
Yes, he's tied up.
Or else he's just a fucking idiot.
Dude, untie yourself, dude!
Help me!
I'm pretty sure if I saw somebody like that, I would just walk away and be like, yeah, they're not worth it. Moonlight will walk up and try to take the stakes out.
It's not too difficult. It takes a couple of good yanks. And you get them out. Do you untie him as well, or do you keep him tied?
Nah, he stays tied for now.
Then, as you remove his obstruction, he says, "Good evening."
Hi. Why are you tied up? Are they going to eat you?
Am tied up. They've been playing with me as though bored.
Is this guy a robot?
I'm a ranger of the Eagle Garrison.
Are you a robot?
Looks at Jeb.
I don't know if I'm picking on Tyler's voice or if you're doing a robot voice.
I make a perception check on him. Is this person acting strangely?
I look for the dripping
37.
oil.
Peachbag, there's something off about this guy.
Okay.
And he's all beat up. He's got a short cropped beard, short hair, grayed with age, but his face is all a mess right now. It's all cuts and scratches, and he's bruised up.
Does he have any markings that would look like he'd be from the Eagle Garrison?
He's wearing armor that has an emblem stitched to it, that's in the shape of an eagle carrying a sword in its talons.
Yeah, this guy seemed kind of weird.
Will you come back with me to the outpost, the garrison?
Can I do a check of some sort to know more about this outpost or garrison or what that emblem is?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a society check.
This is a recall knowledge? A society, or what is it technically?
That's recall knowledge, I would think.
I'm trying to decide on bonuses. That is technically recall knowledge?
Yeah, we're gonna call this recall knowledge.
I am taking twice as long. Who would have guessed?
It happens.
48.
There is the Eagle Garrison that is stationed at the edge of the Kortos Mountains. What you know about them is that they're part of the Absalom government, loosely governed, being so far out into the wilderness here. But their primary function is to scout the Kortos Mountains and report back any potential dangers or threats back to Absalom. And yes, the eagle clutching a sword in its talons is the insignia of the Eagle Garrison.
I feel rather strange leaving him tied up, but he is acting rather oddly. But what should we do?
Did you defeat all of the T-Rex men?
I don't know. How many were there?
5.
Then yes.
Wow, that means you're really powerful.
Or you're very weak.
Peach Pie is bleeding like all over the place.
As he says that means you are powerful, you see this ring of light blue glowing runes that begin to encircle his head. And they're there for a moment, and then they go away.
Okay.
Can I recognize them? Read them? Anything?
Go ahead and give me a...
Mathematics?
He knows all the languages.
It does look very mathematic, doesn't it?
That looks very mathematical. There's an equal sign, a plus sign, 7.
Guy's got a very Jorah Mormont vibe going on for me right now.
He does, doesn't he?
He's got more of a, he's a douchebag vibe for him.
Do you guys think that about all these NPCs?
What we do.
Well, stop making him be douchebags.
Sorry.
What do all the NPCs have in common, Tyler?
Tyler's playing them.
The truth comes out.
He was the douchebag all along.
Oh, man. Sorry. Ted, go ahead and give me a recall knowledge check. This Arcana for you, yeah.
Can I take twice as long?
No, because it went away so quickly.
47?
Whatever it went away too quickly for you to really catch what it was exactly. But it was certainly written in a language that you might know. Let me look through your language list. Yep. Written in Utopian.
You know Utopian?
Why the
Utopian?
No, Utopian.
You probably just went through the thing and just started Control-C, Control-V.
How goddamn high was I when I took Utopian?
I don't even know what that language is. That's how uncommon that is.
Yeah, like, where is that language from?
I'm Googling it right now. Utopian? The below entries contain speakers of Utopian. I probably shouldn't have Googled this. This was a mistake because it's giving me a list of the monsters that know it.
That's okay.
This guy's a monster. I
There's
knew
some
it.
interesting shit here, though.
Well, the wizard would have an idea of what kind of creatures speak in Utopian.
I don't know if I'd know the first one. The first one's automaton,
I suppose that isn't really your thing.
which I didn't even know was a thing in Pathfinder 2e.
I mean, we've got a planar scion, a dragon, an automaton.
It doesn't say what Utopian really is, though. It just says these creatures have it.
Yeah, these creatures speak it.
Wait, I think I found something. Utopia, lawful neutral, is a bastion of order against the chaos of limbo and the countless demonic hordes of the abyss. A great city of eternal perfection. While no one race rules Utopia, axiomites and inevitables make their home there, forever striving to expand their perfect city.
And as the wizard thinks on it, It was kind of in an Axiomite script, even.
Wow, this place is fucking interesting.
Why are you so interested in how powerful we are?
Just that you should come and see us at the Eagle Garrison. Surely we can aid you in whatever your quest is.
I'm more worried about you wanting us to aid you in yours.
You've already aided me. As far as I know, I need no further aid.
Oh my god. I can't handle the way this guy talks.
Aside from some healing, perhaps.
Everybody needs some healing. Oh, I'm good.
I don't have mend robot, sorry.
Is he actually bloody like that? Like I can see
yeah.
blood and stuff?
Oh yeah, this dude's beat up, and he doesn't seem too concerned about it.
Well, this is certainly all very strange.
I agree.
But I do think we should help this person.
I agree, I suppose.
Will you come with me to the Eagle Garrison?
What's there?
Other Eagle Garrison humans, and half-elves, and a halfling, and several other ancestries. We scout for Absalom.
I think David did it already, but I would like to make a sense motive on this guy also.
Sure.
I'm just gonna join them. Yeah, let's go.
Why not? Sure, maybe they have an automaton. I don't know, fucking know.
I get a 41. Why is this guy acting so weird?
Moonlight, after observing him for a while, there's certainly some mind-controlling effect occurring here. His speech is stilted. It's very robotic in nature.
Wizard, I believe there's something going on with him.
Oh.
Some sort of mind control or body control? Perhaps even possession? Do I sense more than one spirit within him? Do I sense any spirit within him?
You sense his spirit within him, and you do not sense any additional spirits. Also, fuck, I forgot about that. That's gonna be a problem with some of the things that I have prepared. Anyways, god damn it.
Not for us, it's not gonna be.
Moonlight's back, bitches.
Anyways,
So you think he's under a magical effect?
His actions and speech give me that feeling, yes.
You want me to check him out quick?
Yeah.
I think that's implied. I'm gonna check him out quick.
I think that's implied.
Or perhaps try dispelling whatever is going on.
Well, I should probably figure out what I'm dispelling before dispelling without knowing what it is does sound like fun too.
It just fucking kills him.
No, I'll figure out what's affecting him first.
Wizard, as you go down to inspect him, how do you handle this man? He's still tied up and on the ground.
Firmly?
Yeah, do you touch him? Do you put your hands on his head or something?
How do you want me to handle you, Tyler?
How do you want me to touch him?
Get a nice caress behind the ears. No,
Don't we have a precedence for that or something? How the wizard gets like a little too close to people sometimes?
Gets a little handsy.
Yeah, I get a little handsy. It's cool.
So as the wizard is grasping this man across the head, he looks up at you and into your eyes, and he says, "Does this mean you're going to come back to the Eagle Garrison? Give me an Arcana check."
It can't take twice as long.
We're doing Identify Magic here.
It's Identify Magic. Mm-hmm. It can't take twice as long.
Does the feat let you do it with Identify Magic or other things?
It's any skill checks.
Any skill checks? Then yeah, I guess you
Yeah,
can.
the Ageless Patience was a
Ageless
lot.
Patience is any skill checks. I can take twice as long as...
All right, then yes, you can.
It does state that the GM might determine a situation doesn't grant me a benefit if a delay would be counterproductive to the success, which we handle.
We just,
correctly.
I was gonna say we just did. Yeah. Then yeah, I don't see any reason why you couldn't. You'll just be, holding this man's head for twice as long as you would have normally.
That's what I love about fucking twice as long. It's just like,
Man, I hold that head so goddamn good. 54.
Wizard, a couple of things. Whatever's going on here, it is strongest in his subconscious. It's certainly some sort of maybe divine magic. It's hard to tell, but what you're getting is a clear link between himself and other members of the hive mind. It all seems to connect to one thing, and you can tell there's more than just this one.
I don't like the whole hive mind thing.
Can I tell, is this something that was done to him, or is this just something that, like...
He's fallen under the influence of something. Falling under the influence of something.
Okay. Yeah, there's definitely magic in there, Moonlight. But, I kind of forgot to prepare Dispel Magic. I need 10 minutes.
Sorry, with your check, you also are aware that it is a curse.
Oh. Never mind then. I can't dispel those. Jeb, can you do anything about curses?
No, because
Was that a night
we had to find a cleric.
Night
We had to find a cleric to do that. Nidic could. Nah. Yeah, Nidic could
Should we go, like,
learn it.
get Nidic?
Get Nidic.
We should have brought him with
Wait,
us.
why didn't he come? Oh, no, he wanted to do. He had shit to take care of. That's right. Well, he's cursed. I can't do shit. You guys want to go to the garrison?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Can dispel magic not get rid of a curse at all?
I don't think so.
Jeb, give me a perception check. Peach Pie, give me a perception check as well.
Okay. 44.
Woo! 48 with a 20 on the old dice.
You both notice this. There are a lot of spiders around. Like, trees, skittering around.
Not another Mo-rrigna. We've already dealt with one of them. Hello, Mo-rrigna in the sky. What do you
I
want?
like the last Waylaid a lot. What was her name again?
I don't remember.
Fuck, neither do I.
I've got it in my notes somewhere.
I do recall it being long and complicated on purpose.
Yeah, and we called her something else.
I think you just ended up calling her L, if I recall.
I think it was just L. Well, I feel like this may be some sort of trap, but do we care?
No, I say we go.
I mean, you guys are still kind of hurt.
Well, yes, perhaps we should heal up first.
Maybe he's got healers at his garrison.
It will not take long. And I begin healing.
So, what are the people like at your garrison?
They are functional beings.
That's good, I guess.
Don't want dysfunctional beings.
Yeah, what do you mean by like living? Is that
Correct.
functioning?
Yes.
Oh.
So as Peach Pie, you're healing up everybody, do I get to go back to the garrison if you won't come with me?
We are gonna go with
Yeah,
you. We're just
well-
healing up quick. We're hurt. They're hurt.
We'll come with you.
Could I not be tied up?
I like the tie up.
Wiz shakes his head no at Moonlight. No.
No. Just for everybody's safety, we're gonna leave you tied up for now.
All right.
But you can lead us to the garrison as soon as we're done preparing, getting healed up.
There's only one road. Goes right to the garrison. You're on that road.
Oh, so should we just leave you here then?
I would prefer you did not.
How far is the garrison?
Just a few hours travel.
I like that I raised my hand. To
5
do that.
human miles.
5 human.
How far was it? You said 5 human miles?
I said
That's what
Or
I
is that
said.
Spencer?
about roughly 4 to 5 hours on foot.
Oh, fuck that.
You're a long ways away from the garrison then.
Takes me 40 minutes to heal myself up. And everybody else.
5 of us?
Phantom Steeds!
I'm 5 phantom steeds. Fuck walking.
5? Oh, you get one for the guy? How nice.
I mean, I'm not gonna make him walk. Bro, what's your movement speed?
We can drag him behind one of the.
I don't know how to answer that question.
You're a fucking robot. Tell me what your movement speed is.
Tell me your mathematical.
I can run
speed.
roughly 25 feet per 2 seconds of full speed running.
Yeah, he's slowing us down. Yeah, he's taking us phantom steed.
Can you ride a horse?
I certainly should be able to.
Interesting answer.
I mean, just lay him across the horse.
And whatever Peach Pie wants to do with him to get him on the horse, I don't think he's getting on the horse with his hands bound.
Yeah, I'll untie him. I'll keep an eye on him. I put him on the horse.
Don't untie him. Just toss him up on the horse.
Well, I'll untie him, then we can like tie his hands in front of him so he can do the reins.
He doesn't need reins. It's a phantom steed.
Oh,
Like I said, just throw him over.
well
like,
then.
crosswise. He'll be fine.
Okay, all right, we do that.
At least I'm fairly certain you don't actually even need to know how to ride a horse for a phantom steed to work.
I'm sure it's implied that it's a fucking magical horse. It's just...
I just kind of assumed it's a magical horse that just kind of does my whim.
So as you conjure up the steeds, you throw the Eagle Garrison scout member over the side of a phantom steed.
Like, I want to intimidate this guy, but I don't think it's going to do any good whatsoever, so...
Hey, you want to smoke this?
I'll scare the spider robot.
Let's see what happens if he gets high.
Foreign substances that I don't understand in my body are probably not good for its functions. I decline your offer.
I don't know what it does in my body, and I function great.
I decline your offer.
I can't really argue with that.
Smoke this crack pipe right now, damn it!
This is how they told me it was going to work when I was growing up in the 90s.
This is your brain on drugs.
People were just going to be offering me drugs left and right. This never happened. I'm very disappointed.
I was going to say, imagine my disappointment as an actual adult. Nobody just offers me drugs.
How would people just give you drugs?
Anything else that needs to be done before you hit the trail at the site?
Well, there's a precedent set that I loot everybody.
Yeah, loot.
Ooh, a corpse. What do they have on them?
Corpse-like things.
If they're worth a ton, we're fucking bailing and gonna go buy some more shit.
No, it's just like there's nothing. There's nothing.
Mundane shit?
No, in their inventory at all. But they clearly fought with both a spear and a man catcher.
Their spear was their penis and their man catcher was their anus.
I'm just.
Whoa. Good God.
Very good. Very good, Ted. Very good, Ted. You got me there with that
Hero
one.
point?
I was gonna say, why don't I give out my first hero point? For
I'd give you
go
one.
ahead. Take a hero point.
The amount of hero points Ted gets just from fucking saying gross shit is uncool.
It's the only way I can get them.
Real quick, I want to get the Saurians out of the way, see if this is of any interest to you. There are 5 +2 greater striking weapons. 4 of them are spears, 1 of them is a naginata.
They're +2 greater striking. Yeah, we want those.
Yeah, so 5 of those. And then 4 +1 striking man catchers.
I'll take those two. The bags are empty. You might as well put something in them.
At this point, isn't +1 striking only like 100 gold though?
Yeah, it's not great.
Oh, it's not worth it.
We're at that point where like 100 gold's like, we're gonna get 50 out of that.
It's not like my bags are gonna fill up anytime soon. Just we take it all.
Take it all.
The thing about having like unlimited storage.
The wizard takes it all.
You should like open up a moving company after this campaign.
You find that the bone heap mostly consists of the remains of local wildlife, but there are 2 noteworthy exceptions. One is a series of somewhat larger bones, and another a set of human bones. But the heap has this chain shirt that was just the heap. The heap has this savaged chain shirt. On that shirt, there is a badly damaged badge depicting an eagle carrying a sword in its talons.
Some other dead eagle guys.
Do you think we should bring like the remains back to the barracks?
I mean, probably at least the badge. I'd bring like the badge back.
Yeah.
Then as you all hop on your phantom steeds and ride, the trail, the road here, leads you deeper into the hilly woods of the low Coertos Mounts. But it begins to get steeper up. A few hours into the travel, you get to a point where the only way to proceed is on a steep switchback path up a cliffside. And as you get to the top of it, I want everybody to give me a perception check.
1/2 human mile check. Oh.
44.
Looks like that's the highest.
Wizard, you see some spiders scuttling around off to the right.
How big of spiders are we talking? I saw them earlier, right? Or are they just like small spiders? Or are they like spiders?
Small spiders. Not spiders.
I feel like I'd almost rather see just a big ass spider.
I wave to them. Hi, spiders that my GM is telling me about for some reason.
Just an abnormal amount of spiders.
Not like menacing.
Yeah, just an abnormal amount of spiders. Like, what's weird about that,
Nothing
bro?
menacing about it, or
You see deeper into the woods off the trail, just passing between two trees, you see this figure.
Of course we do.
Wait, is that the same one?
Psychopomp.
Is that the same
It's-
cycle?
I love me some
before.
I think it looks
psychopomps.
different.
Yeah, the other one died, I thought.
Oh yeah.
I think it was just a different look. To it.
I saw you.
And then she disappears to the other side of a tree.
Hello.
Nobody else saw it, though.
What did you see? Was there?
She kind of looked like that one Mo-rrigna we met before. A little different. Can I get that picture again?
Sure.
Mostly because she's cute. No. Other than the spider webs like hanging off of her.
Yeah, that's the thing. Very torn about the Mo-rrigna. Hot, yes. Covered in spiders, also yes. So, like, ugh. Not for me, brah.
No for me, Doug.
Not a big fan of spiders, but I'll risk it.
A wizard will risk it.
Spiders.
Why would there be Mo-rrignas here? Aren't they? Didn't you say Pharasma or something? Boneyard?
Huh. I wonder if they're Well, no, because you didn't go to the boneyard when you were dead, right? Like,
No.
I can't think of any reason Pharasma would be pissed that we brought you back. Do you still have other souls inside of you?
No. Moonlight looks down. I don't think so, anyways.
Just the one. Just the one.
Nah, it might not be about us. Coincidence, right? Let's move on. I'm sure it'll all be fine.
Do you know, can Mo-rrignans, like, charm people? Mind control?
I don't know. Do I know that?
What's this Mo-rrigna you keep talking about?
Oh, we weren't talking to you.
Oh.
Shut up.
He says as he's like draped over the side of the horse. What's this? This is more.
So what do you do?
Be a dick to Tyler.
I mean, that's a given, but that's okay. What else do you do? Maybe that's how I should ask every time.
Can I make a recall? Can I make a recall knowledge on Mo-rrignans? No, like.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Could it be what's affecting this dude?
Go ahead and give me, it'd be Arcana for you.
Take twice as long. 44.
That's a critical success. You are certain that Mo-rrignas don't have any mind control abilities. They do have some emotional dampening spells when they need, like they have calm emotions, for example. Nothing that would be controlling.
Perhaps we're thinking about this wrong. Maybe the Mo-rrignans here for whatever is controlling them.
Oh, that's a good point. Let's go talk to it. I start walking over to go talk to it.
Sure. Why not?
Just the wizard?
No. I think
No, we'll all go.
Moonlight will go.
Don't split the party.
Hello, Mo-rrigna.
What do you do with the guy?
We just leave him over the horse.
Lead his horse with us.
Let the horse follow us.
The horse can follow us. It's fine. Pretty spider lady.
So as you begin walking deeper in, you catch a glimpse of her again. You see that she seems to be specifically trying to stay out of the line of sight of the man on the horse.
I tell the horse to stop.
And then she walks deeper back after you tell the horse to stop and motions for you to follow.
I follow.
Perhaps we just put a hood over his head.
Did she motion for me to follow in a seductive way?
I guess you probably interpreted it as seductive regardless of what her intention was, so...
No, we're not going to go with that.
No.
That starts to feel weird. That gets weird. We're not going to do that. No. Either was or it wasn't. There's no ifs or the question about it.
All right. No, not really. She's just trying to get you back away from him.
Can we tie him to the horse? Well, we've got him, thrown over. Just, tie his hands and his feet together so that he can't actually get off the horse.
I mean, even if he gets off the horse, where the hell are you going? He's going nowhere.
Or Peach Pie or Jeb could just stay behind.
And miss all the Mo-rrigna fun. I'll stay behind. I'll keep an eye on the dude.
Jeb sticking with Peach Pie?
I want to talk to Psycho Pump. I'll let, Peach Pie can be by himself.
Yeah,
Anybody
I'm
can
fine.
be by himself.
I can last the longest while help comes to aid me.
Guys, I'm dying.
As Jebediah
Slowly, but...
and Moonlight and the wizard go deeper into the woods, they hear fading the man addressing Peach Pie. So what exactly is all of that stuff on your face?
It is my face.
And then Peach Pie gets into a philosophical conversation with a mind-controlled hive mind being about his clown identity.
I love this.
Then, as the three get further away from Peach Pie and the man on the horse, you see the Mo-rrigna again. For those who don't remember, the Mo-rrigna is a psychopomp. Psychopomps are servants of Pharasma. In general, I think the best way to think of what exactly a Mo-rrigna is they're a supernatural detectives making sure that the flow of souls into the boneyard stays open and well-flowing, as well as to stop anything that would attempt to adjust or malign fate, which is another one of Pharasma's focuses, domains, if you will.
Yeah, they don't like it when you steal souls. Oops.
True.
And the Mo-rrigna looks at the three of you in a quiet voice. Hello, my name is Damith.
Is that your full name or your shortened human name?
I don't have a human name, just Damith.
Because the last one of you met had a really ridiculously incomprehensible name. We just called her L.
She smiles. She's returned to us.
Well, yeah, I think she was killed by a hag or something.
Unfortunately.
That was a lifetime ago.
She was nice. She healed me. It was just nice.
That was good, Swanee. I caught that.
I see that you have taken one of the members of the Eagle Garrison. He's still tied up.
He's suspicious. Let's just put it like that.
So he is. He's under the effects of an item called the Convergence Lattice.
That sounds fancy.
It is very fancy.
Can I make a check?
On Convergence Lattice?
Yeah.
It's going to be religion, except
Except it's not.
Except
You
it's
mean
not.
it's Arcana.
Except it's Arcana. So, yes, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
49.
You've heard that sounds familiar, but it's esoteric, and it would have been just like in a list of items that are described in a book relating to axiomites.
50 would have been a success, wouldn't it have been?
I won't tell you that.
It probably was.
You do know it's axiomatic in origin, whatever it is. It's an item, and you've already discovered some of the properties some of the things that it does.
Well, and like I said, axiomatic is law, right? Basically.
Correct.
What can you tell us about this item? And why is it controlling I'm assuming, the entire garrison, or at least a good chunk of it? He really wants us to go back to the garrison.
He would. He's trying to assimilate you.
Oh, God.
They're the Borg!
Borg!
Has he been making idle conversation with you?
Mostly not. Just kind of robotic conversation.
Depending on the strength of the participant in the Convergence Lattice, they may or may not be able to influence you through just normal interaction. The Convergence Lattice is an item that was developed by the Axiomites, intended to help man on the material plane to work better together and increase the capabilities of communication. Unfortunately, the item had a very strong effect on the mortal subconscious, and, well...
By taking away free will?
Essentially.
I suppose that is one way to get order and law.
The Axiomites put it on the side and forgot about it, as they couldn't really truly get it to work in the way that they wished for it to. However, the Axiomites had a visitor millennia ago. His name was Aridin.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck.
The Axiomites gladly showed Eridan the convergence lattice. He was very interested in it. And either they didn't notice or didn't care when Eridan
Stole it?
snuck it away.
You can say steal.
Stole it.
He stole
We
it.
know he steals things.
He's a fucking thief.
We've had our eyes on this item for some time because it alters mortals' fates tremendously. But it's been in dormancy for so long, up in the Vale of Aradan, in the beacon. But when it was reactivated, it certainly moved to the top of my priority list. I'm here to stop it.
This sounds like a fun side quest. He is in.
I mean, I think it'll be necessary to get this out of the hands of mortals.
I'd like to ask what it is that you're doing here. I've heard stories of you all.
Oh, the circus reaches all the way to the boneyard, huh?
Hey,
I mean, we got a personal visit from a Mo-rrignan. I feel like we're pretty special.
Mostly just as associates of Moonlight here.
What?
Moonlight just looks around.
We had to save Moonlight's ass.
Oh, you should have seen the meetings that took place when you were brought back to hold you responsible for any past crimes or allow you a new chance at life.
psh, that's how leshies work.
But ultimately, you're not really in our jurisdiction. And until your new form does or does not begin to capture souls once more, then you're not on our list.
Hold up. Moonlight, you can capture souls?
Not that I know of.
We test this?
I mean, we just killed 5 people.
Wait.
In front of me,
Maybe,
really?
maybe,
In front of
maybe
me.
we don't talk about this in front of the Marine.
Really?
my bad. We'll talk about this later.
Look, more important right now is the Convergence Lattice's attempts to expand its reach. Now it knows of you all. The more powerful the beings it brings in, the more powerful the effect gets. It wants you.
Can you remove curses?
Funny you should ask. And she pulls out a wand.
Oh, what's that?
Took this from the store specifically for this mission. A wand of 9th level remove curse.
Solid. Can you use it?
That's a really nice door.
I can use it. Can you not?
Welcome, new NPC friend. I'll show you my mansion later. I'm going for my dick.
The mansion is my penis.
Oh shit. Remove curses occult.
It
Is it?
Apparently. Divine and occult. Do you want to use the wand on him? Do you want us to use the wand on him?
Oh, I don't want to... The reason that I had you keep him back is so that we don't alert.
Oh, hive mind thing. Yeah.
The whole hive mind knows I'm here. It'll send everything it has after me. And what would happen if you were to come under the effects of the hive mind? You're going to need somebody on the outside to come to if something bad are to happen. If you find your way to go into the Eagle Garrison...
But if they're all chasing you, that's a great distraction for us to get in.
You want to be bait?
You already have an in. No, I don't want to be bait. My presence isn't known. Yours is.
This was just another option. We're just checking our options.
Of course.
So if we go blindfold that dude, you want to remove that curse?
On him? No, that would also notify them.
So we're supposed to use him as bait to get inside?
Return with him. He will let you come in. He will let you converse. His entire goal will be just to have interactions with you. They'll try to keep you overnight.
I mean, we could just kill everybody.
They seem to be innocent mortals to me. I'd prefer if you didn't.
We could just kill everybody.
I mean, their souls go where they're supposed to go, right? So that's all you care about.
Define innocent. Yeah.
Mo-rrignan's having second thoughts about having us work with her.
That's literally exactly what's happening right now. Those mortals still have fates to live out.
Gotcha. Again, just exploring options. Exploring options.
What if that was their fate? How do we know what their fate is?
It's not your place to know what their fate is.
Then how do we know this isn't their fate?
Why do all the hard work of killing them when all you need to do is destroy or disable the convergence lattice?
It wouldn't be hard. It wouldn't be hard.
Oh. Well, although I disagree with it, if you destroy the item...
How would we destroy the item?
Honestly, I don't know.
I'll figure that one out.
If you destroy the item, I will give you the wand. And if you do your best to minimize casualties, I will give you information on how to enter the Vale of Aridin. Even maybe tell you a few things about the trials that you must face.
God, she's good. She knows bribing us is the best way to get stuff done.
That's gonna work.
That's gonna work.
That works for me.
We will try our best to minimize casualties.
Let me tell you the layout of the garrison.
It's a lot harder to, take people over when they're dead, though.
Yeah, you said like it was hard to kill them. No, it's hard to keep them alive. Like when we show up, it's much harder not to kill them.
Oh, she sees that now. She takes some cobwebs off that are dangling from her and spread them out on the ground, and then uses like strands of cobwebs to create this map on the ground.
I want you to know that that's gross and cool at the same time.
You're quite the artist.
Thank you. This first entrance that you see here, the large one, that's going to be the training hall. The main entrance goes right into the training hall. Now, the convergence lattice is actually at the back of the barracks, underneath the stairs, leading up to the captain's quarters. They call her the Authority.
David already hates whoever that is.
Sounds suspiciously like the man.
God.
Yes, apparently the convergence lattice likes to appoint a powerful main figure within the hive mind. I suspect it's there in order to maintain influence over the garrison soldiers overnight while they sleep in the barracks. But that's where it is, that's where you'll find it. Other things to note, there are only 8 garrison soldiers listed there, not including the captain. Though I suppose 9 now that you're coming back. And they're all under the influence. Well, no, perhaps one is not. But he's difficult to tell. You see here there's holding cells. One of the garrison members has been in that holding cell basically the entire time that I've been scouting. No idea what he's doing there. He doesn't seem to be under the effects. You may be able to find out more from him.
Well, he's likely not under the effects. Why else would they be in jail?
That would make sense.
Or that's what they want us to think.
There's also a halfling woman in one of the cells.
That's not a member of the garrison?
No, not at all. Don't know anything about her.
Does she know any tricks?
She doesn't fit.
Okay.
How you go about it is up to you. Know that if any of you fall under influence of the convergence lattice, do not rest overnight in the garrison. Come to me, and I will remove it.
Got it.
Can only do that so many times a day, so be careful.
Oh, we never rest in a place anymore.
I mean, that's just stupid.
We rest in an extra dimensional space.
Maybe I should be more clear. It doesn't matter where you rest. It's just the fact that you rest.
Well, you didn't say
Got
that.
it. So if we get infected, go rest. It takes care of it.
Well,
Done.
I wasn't aware that you had an extra dimensional mansion that you slept in.
I guess it has probably been a while since you followed us. Or Pharasma followed us.
Haven't had a reason to. Not for a while. At this point, you guys have all the information that you could need about the garrison's layout, how many of the soldiers are there, and how you proceed from here is up to you.
Let's go kill some spiders.
That's not what we're doing.
That's not what we're doing. I want to do it.
God damn it.
Just kill her, take the wand, and fuck off.
You guys are all wrong.
Yeah, like this seems like too much effort. We can't kill them. Like, fuck this.
So instead we kill her, kill them, take the wand, and and just leave this item in the back of a freaking.
Wait, no, I want this item.
This artifact that a dead god fucked with that creates hive minds within mortal subconsciousness.
The Wiz wants it. He's gonna lie and say we broke
Is
it.
the wizard really gonna leave that down?
What if we want to be part of a hive mind? We could all be part of a hive mind and just know what each other's thinking. And wait a minute, I don't want to know what the wizard's thinking. Never mind.
I don't want to know what the wizard's thinking.
That's pretty quick, pretty unanimously.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
If you could even understand it. How many languages do you...
He's still thinking about the good times with the Gug.
The Gug.
I have 25 languages, by the way.
25? Damn.
And that feat.
Utopian.
And sign language, so 26.
Oh, yeah.
And then I also do that pigeon thing where I can just, like, speak with shit.
Talk to anyone, anyways.
Anything, yeah.
Yeah. So how do you guys want to approach the garrison?
Casually.
Invisibility sphere.
Yeah, I'm just gonna prepare a 5th level invisibility sphere so it's an hour.
Leave the dude outside or something.
Without knowing how to destroy this thing, I don't know how we're going to do this.
I mean, I'm gonna go find out how to destroy it after I examine it.
Okay, what is everybody's stealth skills?
Irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
Exactly.
24.
Yep. But you're only trained. Nobody's an expert, so no, we cannot follow the expert on any of this.
It's just a ball of sound traveling through the Eagle Garrison fort. Flip-flopping clown shoes. You hear the pull on a pipe, and oh no,
Just a cloud of smoke.
cloud of smoke behind it.
It's like following this invisibility sphere.
As soon as it gets 10 feet away from me.
Sudden cloud of rain just hitting the fort out of nowhere. Where the fuck that storm come
Storm
from?
clouds. There's storm clouds all over above us.
You can't be quiet if you were tried. You can be
Wait, the
invisible.
storm covers up our sound. No, the storm covers up our sounds.
Oh,
Jeff just has some lightning going on.
distractions.
That thunder.
I mean, I could cast fucking Stormlord and...
Are they gonna hear us walking through this fucking storm above us?
It's a fair point, bro. That's a fair point.
Who needs stealth when you control the weather?
So what are you going to do with this man?
The problem is he's got a hive mind. He's gonna communicate. I mean, if we lock him up outside, they're still gonna know that we're there or that we're coming and all that fun stuff.
So do we just walk in with him and pretend like nothing's wrong, and then actually have to fight or deal with everybody?
Well, I think they're gonna try to be nice to us because they want us to spend time there to get under the influence.
Maybe they'll just give it to us. Probably not.
That seems unlikely.
Yeah. We can always ask. I'm just saying.
Just curious, do you happen to have this really powerful artifact from a dead god?
We're just wondering.
I mean, we ask everybody.
Is it by chance in this exact spot as well? Like, can you just go get it? Also, why are those 2 people in your prison?
Yeah, but even
And have you noticed them do any kind of weird circusy stuff?
Yes. We're always recruiting circus members.
always.
I think we put the professor in charge. Maybe we don't need more members.
Oh, there's performers in this book. You'll never get to use them, but they're there.
So ditch this dude and try to actually sneak in, go in with this dude and play along, or just go in fucking blast and shit.
You know where I stand.
Blast.
I actually don't. Is it the blast option?
the option she specifically asks us not to do.
I mean, who cares what she wants?
I mean, there is a downside with the blast. You don't get the information about the trials or the Veil of Eridan.
We'll figure that out some other way, or just wander until we find it.
Maybe we just tie the guy up, take Peach Pie, and go. Tell him we don't want to go to his Eagle Garrison anymore.
And then go anyway?
And then go anyway.
Just let him go.
No, tie him up. Fuck him. Don't want to give them more people.
And then sneak in?
And then, use your invisibility sphere to get in. Or we just go in with them and see how it plays
Figure it
out.
out from there.
Yeah, I'm cool with winging it. Let's go with them, see what happens, and we just start blasting.
Going in, just started blasting.
So anyway, I started blasting.
By the nature of the situation, you can't, unless you pull Peach Pie aside, let Peach Pie know what exactly you're doing.
Peach Pie doesn't care.
We'll just tell him what's going on.
I'll just follow along.
Later. Do we want to crash for the night, like before we go though? Like I'm not really low on spells, but I burned a couple high level spells.
Fine by me. I don't care.
What do we do with this guy while we sleep then?
We treat him right. He can come into the mansion. We act like
Treat
nothing's
him
wrong.
right.
Yeah, we put him in a room still tied up, but the invisible servants like feed
I
him
was gonna say, I got
and take care of his
servants,
chamber.
Feed him, they'll bathe him, whatever the fuck he wants.
He does need healing.
He does need bathing.
The best night of his life, other than having to stay
The
tied up.
hive mind is going to love that I could possibly be a member and can create these mansions. They'll be like, "Fuck yes,
Fuck
this is what we've been
yes.
wanting
This
all
guy
our lives."
is so powerful.
Like, he's just popping magical mansions up. He's got servants waiting on him.
Need the colorful wizard. Need the colorful wizard. Alright, so overnight, he gets his own room. He gets pampered and shit. The whole time while he's getting pampered, he just looks ahead with a deadpan expression. While he's like by himself off in his own room. The party can't see him here, but the unseen servants are giving him his scrub down, his sponge bath, and they're cleaning him up. And you guys get him some healing. He just kind of sits there, stares straight ahead, doesn't move, and doesn't do anything. Blank
He doesn't
face.
try to talk to the unseen servants.
Nope, not at all.
They're unseen.
The night goes by otherwise without an issue.
We fill peach pie on. Well, we
Peach
fill
pit.
peach pie in on the planet. I can't talk.
Peach Pit.
I'm sobering up.
What a foolhardy thing to do.
You begin to lose your cognitive abilities when you sober up.
Sounds like a good plan.
And by plan, we mean we don't know what we're doing.
Sounds like a good semblance of a plan.
It's the way of chaos, but we're neutral.
Okay.
God, these guys would hate that. Like a thing of law and order.
Oh, you guys just...
Like,
And we're just gonna
chaos.
inject so much chaos.
All right. Well, then, next morning, you get up and you travel down the road. It's another, about another hour travel after the switchbacks. And the cliffs get tight. And with where the garrison is, it's at the top of a large foothill that goes deeper into the mountains. But on this pass, you go really close to the garrison without much option of swinging around one way or the other. Essentially, the road here indicates that you have to basically pass by the garrison one way or the other. As you approach, 4 eagles begin flying overhead. They land in front of you on the phantom steeds, and a couple of blue utopian script rings show up around their heads. They look to each other, and they look at you, and then they bring their wings out in a gesture, kind of like a follow us gesture. Then they hop up the road a little farther, and then fly towards the garrison, which you see now in front of you.
This is quite the welcome. It's been a while since we've got a welcome like this.
So as you approach the man on the horse that was with you, he looks and he looks at you and says, "Welcome to the Eagle Garrison. Are you going to keep me tied up now?"
Probably.
Stop asking.
I mean, we probably should have gagged you also, but I suppose.
Okay. I guess I'll just stay here on this translucent horse.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. You see the blue circle with the utopian script pop back up for a moment and then go away. There's a set of double doors in front of you.
That's a big building.
I don't knock, I just open the doors.
You just open the doors.
No. Moonlight and Peach Pie walk up to the door, check it for traps. So, we're going to go see some hive mind Eagle Garrison people then.
I suppose. Why?
Sorry, I just felt it was the right thing to do, and now it's not. Happy to have you back, Moonlight.
Well, I'm happy to be back.
Moonlight, watch out. Peach Pie's been acting really good lately, and it's
Weird.
it's really
Disconcerting.
throwing off the party dynamic.
I knock on the door.
I blame Nidek.
Moonlight's already opened the door.
Oh, you already opened the door. My bad.
Yep.
I watch the door open.
As soon as you open the doors, you notice that there are 4 garrison members, all of varying ancestries. There's a half-orc here, a half-elf there, a human, halfling. 2 of them are standing there, almost as though they were expecting you to open the doors. And they both hold their hands up in greeting in a creepy simultaneous motion. And they say, in unison, "Good evening." It's clearly day outside.
Dorks.
Hi.
Off in the corner, you see 2 other garrison members sitting at a table, just staring at each other and smiling.
Moonlight looks back at the wizard, just like, are we sure we can't just kill him?
I mean, I got nothing against it. Like,
Just so creepy.
I give a quick glance over towards Peach Pie. I don't know about him and Bernard though.
I'm really not even sure what's happening right now. I think we should try to save them. I think.
Hello, I say in Utopian.
Wow, why would you do that to me? Okay, give me a second.
And there goes our stealth.
I have to figure out if they actually know Utopian because of this. Fuck, they do. They say hi back in Utopian. Hello.
We're here to join the mothership.
They both look at each other. That's great to hear. Why don't you come into the mess hall and wait for the effects?
Wizard, what are you saying?
I told them we're joining them. I panicked.
Oh.
We haven't had you in the party in a while. I didn't know what to do.
Oh, okay.
Would you like to see the fort?
Sure. Why not?
And they both walk over to, like, the first door to the right. This is the mess hall. They walk in to the mess hall. They gesture for you to follow. There are 2 other garrison members sitting at the table, not looking at each other, just staring at the walls. When you walk in, they both look up in a jerky way and begin waving their hands back and forth in greeting, and then go back to stare at the wall.
Moonlight waves back.
Back here is our kitchen. You see 2 garrison members in the kitchen preparing food.
Greetings.
Very nice kitchen.
Would you like to meet the captain?
Oh, was this the whole place?
Oh no, there's more.
Aren't you going to show me the rest of the first floor? Or is the captain on the first floor?
No, she isn't. She's in the captain's tower.
You said we're gonna wait for the effects. How long until the effects start, kicking in?
All you'll need to do is spend the night here and hang out with us.
Gotcha.
Oh, joy. Moonlight opens the door and starts going this way.
Moonlight, you walk into a storage room. In this storage room lining the shelves, you don't see really anything of interest, but the shelves are arranged precisely by size and shape of the containers holding the foodstuffs. Even when you've got items of food that really don't belong with each other, like you've got 2 different size sacks of flour completely on opposite sides of the shelves because one's a smaller sack than the other.
I prefer alphabetical, but this works. Move on.
In the storage, there's another room, goes into the stable. The stable is one of the only additions to the garrison that has wooden walls and a shingled roof. But there are really no horses to speak of. There are almost a dozen horse stalls. Then you hear some crunching from a corner.
Yeah, Moonlight sees the stables, like the stalls and everything, and they hesitate. Last time they were in the stables, it was not good.
as you're considering your past experiences in stables, a horse pops its head up, chewing a big old mouthful of oats, and looks at you, and then just puts its head right back down. He's not in a stable.
Does it have a blue glow around his head?
He doesn't. No. But it doesn't look like he has like a sack of oats. It looks like he's gotten into the whole container of oats, and he's just contentedly munching away.
He's not being cared for anymore. He's just doing whatever he wants.
There's the stable doors out the side, but otherwise nothing really of interest in the stable.
Back into the main room.
How did you enjoy our wooden building?
It's very wooden.
Very nice. I like the horse.
Much different from the rest of the fort. It's stone.
Yes.
Yeah, Moonlight's ignoring these people at this point.
Just walking along.
Oh god, I was stuck in a room.
You walked into a holding cell by accident.
Well, I had to open the door to get back out before I realized I
Yeah,
could.
you can walk through the bars, but not through the door.
Yeah, do we find these people?
Yes, in fact you do. You find...
That's what I'm looking for.
In the first holding cell, there's a small, cramped...
Huge fiend. I don't think
You
it's
may have
supposed to say
forgotten to
that.
change the name.
Fuck me. Can we just pretend we didn't see that? Jesus Christ.
Pops up this little redhead, huge fiend.
Little redheaded, gnome-looking girl, huge feet.
If I know about heads, they are huge fiends.
Fuck me.
We'll just have Spencer go from here because I don't think he knows what's going on.
I'm speechless. Truly. I'm speechless. I don't even know what to
It's
say.
fine. Don't even worry about
I
it.
mean,
Don't even
unless this
worry
guy was
about
going to stop us, Moonlight was going to pick this lock. So
I look around for keys.
So we see this person. I want to talk to this person. And, a very pretty male half-elf warrior.
So, in the southern cell
totally
of these,
not also a huge fiend.
Yeah, totally not also a huge fiend. I didn't notice on that
fucking
one.
wrote huge fiend on that one before I shared it.
You should have.
Damn it.
You absolutely
Missed
should have.
opportunities. Fucking me. As you walk into the small holding cell area, there's only two cells. The first cell has this small redheaded halfling in it. She's wearing pretty beat up clothes. Looks like maybe an escapee for like a maid almost, in maid's clothes. And as you enter in, she stands up and she says, "Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
You're not part of the garrison."
Neither are you. You are in jail. Why?
"I am in jail."
What did you do to end up in jail?
"Oh, I was wandering the mountains."
And they threw you in jail?
"Yeah, they just didn't think that I should have been wandering the mountains."
Is that against the law these days?
"Well, they put me here to keep me safe, originally."
Do you feel safe?
"I suppose I do. I feel very safe.
How long have you been here?
I've been here for about a month."
So you feel safe, so you don't want to leave then?
"I think I'm ready to leave."
Are you part of the hive mind yet?
"The what?"
I mean, I think if they were, they wouldn't be in the cell, right?
It is worth asking just in case.
I have a strange question.
"Okay."
Do you have any circus-like abilities?
Hey, do you know any tricks?
"Oh, I know lots of tricks."
I thought you might.
Like
Works for me. Let's open this door.
like juggling, singing,
Juggling these
what?
balls.
"Oh, I don't have any of my equipment here.
I got shit in my bags. Like, what kind of equipment you need?
I need flaming batons.
I think I can scrounge something up.
My name is Kimileki."
Give me lucky. Nice to meet you." And I pull out of my clown gags, I pull out 3 batons, juggling batons. They're not on fire, but
I provide some
Yeah.
fire.
And while they're doing this, Moonlight starts trying to pick the lock.
I'm really out of practice.
Me too.
Can I show you after we leave?"
yes, I suppose.
"Okay."
Do these guys try to stop me from picking this lock at all?
"Not at all." In fact, they're both like staring at you at the open door, just kind of watching you.
I go talk to the half-elf. Oh, hey.
Hello there.
What are you doing?
Staying here in the cell.
Why?
They got put in here. Why do you care? Who are you anyways?
I'm a wizard. We're a circus. We're helping your friend in the cell next to you.
A circus? In the mountains?
Do you do any cool tricks?
I'm a soldier.
So yes.
Do a trick for us, monkey.
I don't know any tricks. There's something strange going on here, though.
Thank God, finally someone that doesn't know how to do anything funny. All these people everywhere.
Would you like to leave the cell?
What? No. Become one of them? Ugh. They leave me alone in here.
Okay, we'll come back for you later.
Oh, okay. Goodbye?
For now. I don't know, Moonlight, you against it?
If he wants to stay there. Moonlight's still trying to pick this lock.
Kimmy, like he says, you can't trust him. He's a drunk.
I mean, we don't trust you.
I actually trust drunks more than non-drunks, to be honest.
Oh god, remember Kestrel?
He was very trustworthy.
And he was also very drunk most of the time.
Both true.
Good times.
During your conversation, Moonlight, you're able to open the lock.
So like, as the lock opens, they're like, wait a minute. Why didn't you guys ever bring them back? You'd have brought them back.
Don't talk about it. These characters are better.
They were sacrificed to the efficiency gods.
It's called natural selection in D&D.
Yeah.
If your party is bad, people die. They get replaced by better ones.
By better
That's-
party members.
That's fucking
If they
it.
don't,
Yeah.
they also die.
And on we go.
Till you figure out the right group makeup.
That's pretty much it.
Ah, there you go.
Thanks. What are we doing now?
These guys want us to hang out overnight.
Okay. I've been here for 2 weeks.
Thought a month. Who's here for a month?
Yeah,
What?
you said a month before.
Is that what I said? Right. I've been here for a month.
With that, Moonlight's gonna do a sense motive on him. 42.
Obviously lying. In fact, do you think she might be lying about having a performance even?
Wanted to see your juggle.
What do you want to do now that you're free?
I don't know. I'm in the mountains.
Is there any arcane magic coming from her?
No.
Okay. I just had to double check. My slime would be going off.
That's legit.
As well as when I was walking through everything.
Yeah, still no arcane magic spotted.
Okay.
So far, this place is kind of boring.
Yeah? Try being locked in a cell here for 3 weeks.
Okay.
Have you been smoking the wizard's stuff?
Would you like to smoke some of the wizard stuff?
Sure.
I pass her the pipe.
She hits the pipe.
Does she cough like a bitch?
No, honestly, it's almost uncanny how expertly she does it.
I'm impressed. Well done.
The wizard calls this puff puff pass?
That could have come off as misogynistic. Cut out the word bitch.
Well, your door's unlocked. You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
Go into the next room.
All right. Bye.
Mr. Half-Elf guy, you sure you want to stay in here?
Don't let me out. If you're gonna try to figure out what's going on, then try to figure out what's going on before you let me do anything here. Keep me here.
You don't seem very drunk.
You want like a snack or like a sword?
Or some alcohol.
Some alcohol actually kind of sounds good. No, I actually, I got thrown in here because I got maybe a little too overboard on my off-duty night. And they threw me into the holding cell overnight. Just stop me from causing any more trouble. I like the end of fights when I'm drunk.
Sounds like fun. How long have you been here? In the cell?
Well, it's been, I don't know, 6 days, 7 days? I lost track, to be honest.
How long has she been here? She keeps changing her answer.
I have no idea. I don't like her.
Well, she doesn't like you, so...
She lies about everything all the time for no reason. When I got thrown into my cell overnight, when I woke up the next day, she was just there. She wasn't there before. Now she just is.
She said you're drunk and you sound kind of like a drunk, so...
Well, I mean, she's not wrong.
I'm gonna help him get drunk quick. I'm gonna pour you some jungleberry wine. Jungleberry wine.
Wine? All right.
I'll hand over some munchies and maybe a line of some evil mirror cocaine.
Wow, you're being really nice to this guy.
You're not on duty, like.
For the folks at home, Jareth is the guy's name. He's a good-looking man. I think the wizard's hitting on Jareth right now. He'll gladly take the wine. You don't accidentally serve it to him in the chalice of... What's it called again?
I thought about that.
Chalice of Twisted Desires.
Oh my god.
The Grail. The Grail of Twisted Desires.
The Grail of Twisted Desires.
Here's some wine.
It was tempting.
Every time I hear that name, I always think of the Grail.
Really, it was tempting because I realized I don't have any like drinking apparatus.
What am I going to put this in? Do I put it in the possibly evil ancient artifact?
I was like, oh, I have a Grail.
It's not evil, it's chaotic. We know this. Oh, this place would hate it. Oh my god.
Probably would.
This place would absolutely hate it.
Your desires.
Just want to get an idea.
We could use it for once.
Just bring chaos into this place of law and order.
I'm gonna have to read what it does again. Let's save that until like we explore the place a little more.
Yeah, let's see if we can find this thing in the next room. Moonlight opens the next door.
Moonlight, as you're going to open that door, before you get a chance to get in there, the guys who have been just kind of following you around on your little tour, they say, that's where the barracks are, and the captain's tower. Are you ready to go see the captain?
Yeah. As soon as we see, the barracks. Is there anything else in there?
In the barracks? Just the barracks.
Well, like other rooms or anything? Or just the tower?
The stairs to the captain's tower. And a washroom.
So to the captain?
For us. Captain has her own washroom.
So yeah, let's just keep going.
All right. When you open the door, a dozen bunks are neatly arranged in this room, each with a sturdy footlocker tucked beneath it and an armor stand at the foot. An open door to the east reveals a small privy and a washroom, while a staircase leads up along the west wall. A complex mechanism of gleaming metal and sparkling crystal sits in a storage nook under the stairs.
Well, we seem to have found the convergence lattice, apparently just sitting there under the stairs at the Eagle Garrison, which is where we are, and now there's another Mo-rrigna involved, apparently. Oh, what a tangled web we've been woven into. What other surprises await our wayward circus? Find out next time as we continue the Extinction Curse. And until then, may you have many great adventures of your own.
It's your turn.